Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to do a top 15 app experiences on the MetaQuest 2, 3, or 3S for new users, and these are going to be non-games that we're going to be taking a look at. So this is going to be a video where I get to show you guys my top 15 different things out there that I love showcasing people to really get on their quest for the very first time that have nothing to do with games, because there's a lot more to the quest than just games, and this list is going to prove it to you that there's a lot of cool stuff to explore. So if you guys want to support me and the channel, the links will be down in the description for all of this stuff, but let's go ahead and get into the video.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a brekkie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie.
Alright guys, the first one here coming in at number 15 is Walk the Plank. So this is a really easy game to get into, and it kind of showcased for first time users what the quest can do and kind of getting over your fear of heights. And it's a great demo app to show your friends and family as well what VR can do. Really simple. You start off in an elevator in mixed reality that kind of appears in your room, and then you're basically walking across a plank with a couple of different variations. And this is my favorite one on the quest because of how great the graphics look, because it was made specifically for the quest, and it's only $4.99. Really easy price point to get into. You know, to have fun with your friends and family and really showcase this. Walk the Plank coming in at number 15. The next one here coming in at number 14 is called Brink Traveler. So if you really want to see the power of what VR can do here, this shows you where you can explore some of the world's most amazing, like, you know, wonders out there, you know, all these deserts and beaches and iconic national parks, all these different things, 48 3D immersive environments that you can kind of walk around from different vantage points and explore, get some history on it. But to see the photorealism that comes out of this app is just insane. As a AI assistant built in and virtual guide that kind of walks you through everything. You can shoot photos, share it with your friends, all these different things that you can kind of do. You can also, which is really cool, enjoy your 2D apps that you have on the quest, like your browser and all that stuff that you guys use. You can use it while exploring this as well, which is pretty cool. And yeah, when it comes to photorealism and exploring different environments and stuff like that, that you know from the real world, and kind of seeing the power of what VR can do for them when you explore them, this is definitely that app. It's super, super awesome, and really still blows me away, even though it's been around for so long. Brink Traveler coming in at number 14. The next one here coming in at number 13 is Spatial Phone Mirror and Control. What's really awesome about this is that sometimes when we're in VR, we need to be able to see our phones, whether it be for notifications or you want to watch a video that maybe doesn't have an application on the Quest. Whatever the case may be, you can now put this, download a small application on your Android or iPhone and literally stream your phone right into it. And you can use it as a 2D application, so you can still see it in apps and stuff like that to support 2D apps. And it's really awesome to have your phone in VR without having to take your headset off, which is really awesome. So check this one out. The next one here coming in at number 12 is called Oculus TV. This is an app that comes installed on all your quests as soon as you get it, and basically has a collection of different experiences I would urge you guys to explore. There's so many good free things to watch in there, from 3D immersive stuff to 180 3D immersive stuff. Rebels that you guys are seeing here, what you're watching, is a really awesome one. Another one that's really good is The Faceless Lady. That's an episodic 6-part series that they made for Oculus TV, and everything on there is free, and there's some really good stuff. Yes, there's things that vary on there. Sometimes the quality in certain things will be better than others, but these two that I just told you about are fantastic. They look really good, and yeah, the Oculus TV app has some great stuff. They have concerts in there as well that they put in there, so definitely check out and explore that, because there's hundreds and hundreds of videos to be able to watch for free on there. That is Oculus TV coming in at number 12. The next one here coming in at number 11 is called Wooorld, and this is an application that basically lets you explore the whole entire world. It's kind of like Google Earth for VR, where you have a bunch of different things that you can see. You can explore the world with your friends. You can see these 3D pop-ups for different cities and states and stuff like that, depending on where you are. It really is what Google Earth should be in VR. It's really cool that you can explore, and it uses the meta avatars, which I think is awesome. And you know, what really makes this one separate itself from the rest also is that it actually has some mini games that you can play while you're exploring. Like it asks you some trivia questions that you can play with your friends. It asks you things like, hey, where are you in the world? And you kind of look around in a photographic area and 360 pictures that it's showing you, or depending on where you are, and kind of answer those questions and just have some fun with your friends. But it is really cool to be able to go anywhere in the world and kind of see it in VR, in 360, or sometimes 3D recreated right in front of you. This is Wooorld coming in at number 11. The next one here coming in at number 10 is called Ocean Rift. This is an old classic. I remember when this first came out on the Rift days, and then they finally brought it over to the Quest. And this basically lets you explore the ocean life, and you can see a bunch of different things like sharks, whales, turtles, jellyfish, all of these different things underneath the water. And the graphics are fantastic. The way that you can see all these different animals in the ocean is awesome. And I think if you're into that kind of stuff and you're into, exploring the underwater world and stuff like that, this is going to be a really cool application. It's also a really good and easy one to showcase to your family and friends if you guys are trying to do that, because I do that all the time. And it's a really immersive experience. They have this shark that kind of tries to attack you and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. So they have some cool immersive stuff that you can kind of show people, make them feel like they're really in VR. So this one is really cool. This is Ocean Rift coming in at number 10. The next one here coming in at number 9 is going to be Moon Player VR. If you guys have your own 3D movies that you want to watch, whether it be on a server you have at home or you want to put these movies directly on the Quest and stuff like that, there's no better app that I've come across to do that, which is called Moon VR Player. It supports so many different formats like 3D movies, 180, regular videos, every single codec that you can imagine basically is supported, and it is really awesome. Moon Player coming in at number 9. The next one here coming in at number 8 is an application called Theater Elsewhere, and this is basically a tool that people are using to create these VR animation stories. And some of these stories in here are really, really well done. This is similar to like Oculus TV, where I told you to explore it and look at all the different content that's out there. This is the same thing, but in this animation style. This claymation kind of, stories that people are telling and creating with this. Some of it is really, really good. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff on here to check out. I would recommend you guys do that. If you guys are into this animation style, it reminds me of Pixar and stuff like that in this form factor. It is really cool, really intuitive, really fun to see these animations kind of play out right in front of you. This is how I kind of expect the VR video medium to kind of explore itself going forward, doing stuff like this and kind of telling a story in a new way. This next one here coming in at number 7 is called Pillow. It's a mixed reality application, and it's really, really unique and very different than anything else. It's designed to be played laying down, and basically there's a bunch of different experiences in here that you can kind of explore. One of them is stargazing, where you can explore, your ceiling transformed into like the stars and stuff like that. You can grab 88 different constellations from the sky and learn about them and stuff like that. You can fish in the ceiling and hunt for voice messages that are actually left by real life players that are answering unique questions. That's my favorite one here that you guys are looking at, because you get to hear people's opinions on a bunch of different topics and feel like they're all telling you different things, which is cool. And then you can listen to bedtime stories in here as well, told in animation style. It is really cool. They have a meditation app as well. Like I said, really, really cool application that you can play laying down. It's a soothing one that you can kind of play right before bed. Really, really awesome. This is Pillow coming in at number 7. The next one here coming in at number 6 is called Panic Room, and this is basically another mixed reality game, but it's more of like a demo experience where they're kind of showing 2 different experiences that you can kind of see what mixed reality can do. One of them is a spiders experience. If you're afraid of spiders, it's definitely not the one for you. And another one is inspired by a famous movie scene that a lot of us know, The Ring. So it is a really cool use case of mixed reality, and if you guys like horror and stuff like that, this is definitely one of the coolest things. I show this to friends all the time nowadays, and this is a really good way to get your feet wet on what mixed reality can do, what horror games in VR can do as well. Really, really fun. The spider one is a pretty long experience, and the other one is really, really cool as well, and how they do things and kind of scare you and stuff like that. So really urge you to check this one out. They do plan on adding more experiences, and they're taking feedback, so this is not the end of the road for it. Really, really cool. Panic Room coming in at number 6. The next one here coming in at number 5 is the application for Xbox Cloud Gaming. As you guys would expect, what this lets you do is if you have Xbox Game Pass, you can now play all those games streaming right on your Quest in a gigantic experience here, as you can see in this Xbox environment, and a gigantic screen in front of you, being able to use an Xbox controller that you pair via Bluetooth on your Quest and play all the fantastic catalog of games that Xbox has now anywhere you go on the Quest on this massive display, which is really freaking awesome. If you guys haven't tried this before and you own Xbox Game Pass, I definitely urge you guys and recommend you try it out. It's really cool and definitely worth your time. Coming in at number 5. The next one here coming in at number 4 is Supernatural. This is a workout application. If you guys are looking for the workout application that has the most amount of music, especially music that you've heard of on the radio and stuff like that, the most amount of features, the one that works with like your Apple Watch and all those different things, it has all those unique features, has multiplayer now that they added here recently, so you can work out with your friends, and probably the most popular one out there. This is definitely the one for you. And there's, like I said, a variety of exercises. They come out with new workouts every single day, which is why it's a paid monthly subscription, because you know, every day there's a new workout, and they have real life coaches that are coaching you through these songs. It is a blast to play. And obviously also a blast to get a workout in. So it shows you all the calories that you're losing, your weight loss, and all that stuff. You can challenge your friends on the leaderboard, even if you're not playing live multiplayer with them. It is really good, and it is a lot of fun. If you want to work out in VR, this is the one I recommend. This is the one that I use when I want to work out. That is super natural, coming in at number 4. The next one here, coming in at number 3, is called Virtual Desktop. This is the application that most people out there love to use when it comes to if they have a gaming PC, that they also want to explore all the VR games that are exclusive on the PC or just in higher fidelity of the ones that come on the Quest natively on the store. This is the application for you. They have a fantastic amount of 3D environments that you can play these games in, whether it's VR content or even 2D games that you want to stream from your PC. You can do that as well. A lot of people love this application because of all the different ways that you can customize the settings and stuff like that to get the best streaming experience from your PC onto the Quest. This has been around for a very long time. Guy Godin has done a fantastic job adding new features since the very first day of this thing, and it's the one I recommend the most, and it's very, very easy to set up, and it works extremely well on the Quest. This is a Virtual Desktop, coming in at number 3. The next one here that comes in at number 2 is called Horizon Worlds. I know a lot of you guys know about this application. It comes freely installed and obviously being pushed by Meta a lot. And I've had so much fun playing this over the last 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, more so than I ever have. Staying up till late night in the hours, playing with a bunch of cool people that I've met over the last few weeks that I've now called friends, having great conversations, playing a lot of fun games. And there's a surprising amount of fun games that you can play on here that are clones of other games like Among Us and just Star Wars type games, battling type games, you know, exploratory type games. And I'm going to be making a video of that. You guys have seen a lot of the videos that I've made on this lately because I'm having so much fun in this application. It's gotten so much better than it was in the first day, and I hope that they keep improving it. We're in here every night just having great conversation, meeting new people, hanging out by the campfire, you know, at Gatsby's and stuff like that. It's just super fun, and I'm grateful that this application exists and hopefully continues for the long term because of all the friends that I've made on it already, and I'm sure there's more to come. And you know, me and this channel, I'm all about social VR, and without this application, you know, things would be a lot less social. It's fantastic. Horizon's coming in at number 2. And the number 1 application on this list is called Bigscreen. This is the application that really sold me on VR. This is where you go in here, and it is a social application where you can watch movies and TV shows and join karaoke nights that people are doing or anything that people are streaming on their PC. And they basically put it on this gigantic movie theater type screen, and you're in there with 15 other people having a great time watching all this content together, 3D movies, 2D movies, 2D, you know, playing Jackbox games, whatever the case may be that people stream on their PC. And it's fantastic. And, you know, there's always things going on here that's super popular, always a variety of different rooms that people are either hanging out. And there's so many different environments that you can play in. And it's not just, you know, movie theaters. It's, you know, campfires. It's drive-in theaters. It's just fantastic. It's office buildings, being outside on a rooftop, so many different things. And they are adding features all the time to this lately. Now people are making their own environments in here, so even more variety than there was before, but just now not the Bigscreen team just making environments of other people. And yeah, I pop in here all the time to see what's going on and see what people are hosting and what they're doing. This is just a fantastic social application. This is Bigscreen, and since I love 3D movies so much, this is my go-to to watch 3D movies with other people. It's fantastic. Bigscreen at number 1. Alright guys, so that is my top 15 app experiences that you can have on the MetaQuest platform for new users that are non-games for 2025. So many cool things to explore that are not just games on the Quest that people always forget about, so I love doing lists like this. If you guys, as usual, want to support me and the channel, all the links will be down in the description below for all these different apps that we have talked about here today. And I look forward to talking to you guys on the next video as we keep making more lists like this because VR is rapidly catching on and we're always getting new games and experiences to play on our Quest. So thank you guys for watching. Till next time.